Everyone loves Disney World. It's a magical place where kids can have fun and the stories of Disney can come to life. But did you know the very creepy and haunted things have all happened at Disney World? Well, today I'm going to be telling you some real stories that have all happened at Disney World. Smash that like button if you're brave enough to stick around till the end of the video. Without further ado, here we go. Today I have 9 Disney Park ghost stories that will make you lose sleep tonight. In 1955, something spectacular happened. Disneyland opened in Anaheim, California, forever changing the face of amusement parks in America. Given its long and storied history, of course, it's to be expected that over the years, rumors that ghosts allegedly haunt Disneyland, as well as the Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida, and all the other Disney properties that have opened in the world. The stories are deliciously spooky, and some of them are actually true. Now, some of these stories are actually made up, but some of these stories are actually based on true events and actual hauntings. I'm gonna leave it up to you guys in the comment section down below to decide which ones are real and which ones are made up. Alright, well, let's get started. The story of Dolly. In 1984, Regina Young, known as Dolly, fell from her seat while riding the Matterhorn at Disneyland and unfortunately passed away when she was struck by another oncoming bobsled. Her seatbelt was unbuckled, but we don't know whether she did it herself or whether it was the result of something else. These days, some cast members claim to have felt something was watching them during their routine walkthrough of the rides, which are conducted at the end of the day. The area on the track where Young passed away is known as Dolly's Dip. Story number 2. If you are well versed in Disney lore, you're probably already aware of the fact that there's an apartment above the firehouse on Main Street at Disneyland. During construction on the park, which began on July 16th, 1954, Walt Disney, the man himself, wanted a place to stay on the property. It wasn't large, just about 500 square feet, but it was convenient for those late nights and early mornings as Walt oversaw the Disney dream come to life. In recent years, the apartment has opened back up again for those who choose to spring for some behind-the-scenes tours of the park. As tribute to Walt, a light is always left on in the apartment's front window, and this is where it gets creepy. According to a legend, this wasn't always the case. It's said that one day, a cast member looking after the apartment tried to turn off the lights before leaving. However, when she came back later, the light had turned on again. According to one version, she actually left the building, noticed the light upstairs, went back to turn it off, then went back downstairs and again noticed the light was on, and even unplugged the lamp only to find it, you guessed it, on again. The last time she went up there to deal with the light, it said that she heard a voice, Walt's maybe, say, "I'm still here." The light in the window has reportedly been left on ever since. Story number 3. The Boy in the Haunted Mansion. At Disneyland in California, legend has it that a little boy's mother spread his ashes in the haunted mansion without getting the park's permission to do so. Ever since then, he's allegedly been heard periodically crying for his mother at the end of the ride. Apparently, the boy has been spotted at Pirates of the Caribbean as well, which is right next door to Disneyland's Haunted Mansion. For what it's worth, Disney's official stance on the ash scattering is that it didn't happen. According to a story in the LA Times from 2007, people do ask from time to time, but they're always told no. Additionally, it's worth noting that alleged ash scattering is connected to a wide variety of urban legends spread across a bunch of parks and rides. But who knows, maybe that was just a cover-up story so that Disneyland doesn't get exposed. What do you think? The Boy in the Haunted Mansion in Florida. California's Haunted Mansion isn't the only one that's said to play host to an actual ghost of a little boy. Someone posting in the WDW Magic forums in 2004 wrote that they allegedly took the photo seen while riding the Haunted Mansion at Walt Disney World in Florida. As you'll see in the photo, it appears as though a child is peeking his head out of the Doom buggy and is looking directly at me. The forum member wrote, "Not only was he not there when I took the pic, there wasn't a child of this age within 20 people in front of me in line, and as you can see, he's only a few Doom buggies in front of me. Not only that, what is he doing looking at me? There is no flash and no visible light coming from me. It's all infrared and invisible to the naked eye. Do with that what you will. What do you think?" Number 5. Debbie Stone. Like the Matterhorn, there's some sad history to this one. In 1974, 18-year-old Deborah Stone was crushed to death while working as a hostess at the America Sings attraction in Disneyland. America Sings was located in the rotating theater that had previously housed the Carousel of Progress. On the evening of July 8, Stone was caught between the rotating theater wall and the stationary stage wall and passed away as a result. A safety light was subsequently put in, which warned the attraction's operator when people got too close to this dangerous area. Additionally, the stationary walls were later replaced with breakaway ones. As is often the case when senseless tragedies occur, one of the ways that people have coped with this upsetting loss is by creating a ghost story. In this case, Debbie Stone has become sort of a guardian angel. It's said that cast members working on the attraction, which was open until 1988, used to hear a voice warning them, "Be careful," if they got too close to the walls. What do you think? Is this one real or is it made up? Number 6. George. This is the story of the ghost that haunts the Pirates of the Caribbean ride in Walt Disney World. It's said that when Florida's version of the Pirates of the Caribbean was under construction, a welder named George passed away in an accident. Exactly what that accident was varies depending on who you talk to, but most people say that he fell from the burning city portions of the ride and passed away. Ever since, that ride has been apparently plagued by strange occurrences whenever George is disrespected. Side note, I actually remember going to Disney World when the place was shut down, and I remember seeing something moving on this ride when everything was closed. Pretty creepy. If we get enough likes on this video, maybe I'll go back to Disney World just for you guys and investigate myself. And yes, that means I'll do another 24-hour challenge at Disney World. Let's get 10,000 likes for that video. It's said that George will stop the ride whenever someone says, "I don't believe in George." Additionally, rumors persist that cast members in charge of opening the ride or closing it hear someone saying "good morning" or "good night." Apparently, rumors persist that cast members in charge of opening the ride for the day or closing it say "good morning" or "good night" to George at the appropriate times to keep him happy. As long as you do that, he's apparently happy. The manorial ghost has something in common with Dolly and Debbie Stone. The story stems from a real incident. In 1966, a 19-year-old named Thomas Guy Cleveland tried to sneak into Disneyland in Anaheim by scaling the park's outer fence and climbing along the monorail track. He was struck and killed by an oncoming tram. These days, it's said that an apparition can sometimes be spotted prowling around a monorail track. He apparently only appears at night, and he vanishes whenever a train comes. Consider this one a cautionary tale. Here is some CCTV footage of something odd wandering around Disneyland. What's super weird is that whatever it is, multiple cameras recorded it. We don't really know who or what it was. Some folks think it might be Walt, although I've heard stories that Roy O. Disney, Walt's younger brother, might haunt the park as well. What do you guys think? Is this one a ghost or maybe just Photoshop? I'll let you decide.